Okay, we're checking into start of a new video. We just ended the last one 2 weeks ago, and I'm coming in again. I haven't been here before, but I've been close to it. Actually, one of the spots on the last videos there where I nailed it, found I think 7 or 8 in the same spot. A couple different ones with the newer 6 that I still have to match up there. But this isn't too far from it, so I thought I'd just come and poke around in here. And haven't found anything yet. Actually, that's a lie. I haven't found anything good yet. I got a few on my back there. Really old and chewed. One of them was so old it broke in half, but it would have been a really sweet shed, so I'm going to bring it back for a garden piece type thing. Alright, well, until we find something else. Okay, I guess I shouldn't have turned the camera off. This is about literally 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds after I turned that camera off, did my check-in video, and I'm walking up on a last year's brown. Frickin' sweet. Either that or the year before, but he's still got some really good color on him. A 5-point, but a heavy one. I'm always finding these big, heavy 5-points. Not too, right? But he's heavy. Put him down there. Pretty heavy back end. So we'll set the camera up and we'll do a little pickup on this guy because he's pretty cool. So find a spot to set this up. Alright. Getting a little better at this camera setup. Cool. I'm pretty sure that's going to be last year's brown. It's really good color on the side still. It's pretty sweet. Let's see what we got. I'm going to say that's probably last year's brown. This is just weird how he shorts out. He goes so heavy back in there. Really heavy in the back end. Very cool. Again, younger bull. Fairly fresh drop though. I'll take that home all day long. Nice brown. Well, last year's brown, sorry. He's got to be. He's still got quite a bit of color going on there. Okay. Until we maybe find something else. Checking out. Alright, checking in. A little update for you. We got a snowfall. We got about 4.5 inches about here, something like that. And Casey and I. Hey, Casey, say hi. Casey, say hi. Anyway, we're just rolling around here. I was out, had another trail cam to put out on a spot where I got a bull that showed back up into his shedding area. And it was the split digger bull from last year. He's back. So I went and put a camera back down there. I'll put the footage on here of what he's looking like this. Well, I think you've already seen him. But I got him on trail cam now. He's back in the shed area. So then you're lucky he'll shed around there. Tomorrow. But also something exciting. I'm going to check the trail cam again. But the big bull, big heavy bull. He was last year. He was what was he? He was I think he was a 6x7 or something. But he was that bull that had bladed out where his 5th and 6th should have been on his right antler. He was palmed out real big time with a couple points coming off, kind of like little short fingers there. On one of the first shed hunting videos I put up last year, first big browns that I found. Anyway, he's back. Also, he's hanging out with his little buddy 5x6 there. But anyway, Casey and I are doing that, ripping around doing this, and we'll get home. I'll put footage of both the bulls that I have on camera now that I found, and they're both of those browns from last year, so if I get them again, that'll be pretty sweet. And whatever else is to come, we got about 3 more weeks until they drop their antlers here, so... Oh, I'm going this way. Deer track on the road. Okay, we're checking in again. As you can see, we got some snow on the ground. Got both dogs with me today. Actually, my fiance is with me today too. We came in the bush the day after Valentine's Day and decided to do a little walk around a spot I've been before. We got a nice one in front of us here. Oh man, I was here and I must not have quite come down this far, but I'll show you what we got in the ground there. It doesn't look that old either. A little bit of moss on it, but it looks really heavy. Check it out down there, just some tines coming out. Oh, it's not, no, it's not super old, but that is a nice looking bull right there. Nice crown coming out the side, it looks like. Okay, well, we're gonna do the pickup on this guy. Oh, that's a good bull. Okay, we are going to get Cassie to grab the camera here and film this, because you're gonna want to see this pickup. This thing is sweet. That is awesome. Love that. Okay, we'll get the pickup. Okay. Very cool. This guy's got a nice crown on him. Looks like a fifth coming up. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. I think it's one of the biggest sheds I've ever found. A couple years old, but look at that third. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. We're going to do a little scour for his other side. But look at that thing. Look at that crown coming out the back. Heavy in his fourth. Heavy in the back end. Like really heavy. Oh, he would have been. But he's. Oh, heavy that thing is. That is so cool. That's a good bull. Probably not last year, the year before, maybe year before that. I don't know. There's not a lot of chew on him, but he is not that new. But he's fully intact. Smaller fifth, sixth in the back there, but super heavy where your crown comes out there. That's an awesome bull. Wow. Very cool. Okay, well, we're gonna do some more scouring around here. We got in here like, what did we get in here, like half an hour ago maybe? We just started getting to the spot where I just told her to start looking about 10 minutes ago and we found it, so that's exciting. Oh my goodness, that's one of the biggest bulls I think I've ever found. Okay, we'll keep on scouring around till we find something else hopefully. That's so cool. Okay, we're out. Okay, I just wanted to check in when I came back here, because I just got that shed home. We didn't find anything else, didn't find the match or anything, but again, it was some snow on the ground there and I kind of didn't think it was going to happen anyway, so I believe I have found his shed from the year before. I've been trying to do some rebrowning stuff and tried a few different methods, and this one I tried a stain on it, kind of didn't work, so it doesn't look that good, but that's the reason why this one's going to look newer than the other one, but it makes sense whereabouts I found it and the shape it was in when I did find it before I tried to sand it up and rebrown it. But it makes sense. He's got the same, I'll show you here, he's got the same. So there's the one I found today. Only difference that I'm wondering about is how big his fifth is in the back there on this guy, and how small it is there. But the fourth, I mean, mass is really a good giveaway, and he's definitely 1 year massier, and the bases look very similar. You can't see it right there that well, but again, very similar diggers, how they both swoop up at the end there. Thirds are kind of come off, not, you don't see that often, the way they come off the beam like that, and really heavy, distinctive. Same thing, kind of the same shape, all that. So I figure this is probably him the year after. That's kind of neat. So I have the same sides, and I gotta see if I can find both those other sides, but yeah, I thought I'd just check in, show you that. And we'll have to wait until we're out another time. Welcome. Checking in. Had a few hours after work today. What is it today? 19th or something of February. And I'm coming back in. The last little check-in I did there, my fiance and I came in and we found really big, kind of an odd bull 7-point, but really big, heavy third, heavy fourth, just awesome looking bull. And I can't help myself. I got to come back in and try and find the other side. But I'm scouring around. I'm just backtracking them right now. I found another one, old. Pulled it out already because it was fairly buried. There it is there. It's smaller, barely 6. Old, the fourth is chewed up. Would have been a pretty sweet bull. Yeah. I'm not going to complain with that. Didn't set up the camera for pickup or anything. I only got another about an hour and a half in here. It's going to be dark, so I want to do a bit more scouring here. I got a lot more to look through. But thought I'd check in and show you that. That's pretty cool. Finding them more, so that's awesome. Put this guy in the backpack. He's probably going in the reject pile by the looks of it. Pretty old. But it doesn't matter. It's another one. So I'm going to keep on going my line here. It's right in the middle of the swampy section. I'm going that way. So with any luck, I'll be checking it again, because if we find that other side, it's got to be something cool. It's got to be around here somewhere. So I'll keep on looking. If I don't find it today, I'm coming back. I'm going to keep looking. All right, checking out. Okay, we're back again. Back again. Got another one here. This one's a little bit newer. It's definitely a little newer. Just was dropped. That's where I pulled him out of there, right there. And he was in there, and it looks like it's just moist in here, so they deteriorate pretty quickly. But I think that's a fairly new one. He's not quite what I had hoped he was for the size of his base. He's actually have a pretty good base there, but there he is. It's a smaller fist 6 in the back. Smaller diggers. Do not think he's this other guy's other side. Highly doubt it. But that's what he's looking like there. No, he's not. It's alright, but hey, I came in here to find another side, and I haven't found no luck with that yet. But again, it's in here somewhere. And I'm just starting to get into some crap here. So I'm going to continue through this crap. And I'm going to hope that come across what I actually came in here for. But again, can't complain. Stick. Alright, I'm out. Welcome back again. Here we are checking in. This is the day after, so 20th of February today. Again, it's a Saturday. Had a few hours to come in there. I just had to do a little quote this morning, and then I had the rest of the day. So Case and I came back in. I'm coming a different angle into this spot where Cassie and I found that big heavy 7-point I was trying to match up yesterday. I ended up finding that. By the way, that the two I found yesterday, the older 6 points, they weren't that great. They looked quite a bit similar, but I got them home, put them together, and they are definitely same everything, same looking top end. Just thirds come off differently, and the diggers are a little weird. But I'm checking in right now. I'm looking at one down here. It actually looks pretty sweet. I don't know exactly what it is, but I can see it's got a little crown point coming off there. It's got some moss on it. Looks fairly old. Another right side. But I'll show you what it looks like here. I spotted it from up on this ridge. I was hoping I was going to see something like this. I was on this ridge right above me here, and I was looking as far as I could to my left, and then down into this, where it goes down into this bit of a runoff there. So anyway, with oh, what's that, Case? What's that, Casey? What's that? Is that a shed? Oh, she's at it. She's standing right down there. I don't know if you can see her down there, but she's standing right at it. So I'll turn this camera around and we'll walk up to her and see what we're looking at here. Probably could be set up and pulled out because it actually looks pretty big. So awesome. Okay, let's do a little walk down. Cool. Again, not the other side, but that is a fairly sweet looking bull. I don't know exactly what we're going to see when we walk up here. Let's take a look. There he is. Oh yeah, no, he's not crazy. It looks like he's got a broken digger. Oh no, it's the digger's there. Everything's intact. Just a bit smaller in his top end there, but that's what he's looking like down in there. Just covered in moss. Oh my goodness. Weird how these guys did just walking. This must have been before a lot of these trees were down, then I'm guessing, because he was just going right along here. But cool. Okay, well, let's do a little setup here. I'll put the camera up and we'll pick him up. He looks fairly decent already. Cool. All right. That's about as good as you're going to get for camera setup. Okay. He's got everything intact. A little chewed on. Again, not super fresh, but oh wow, yeah, he's quite heavy in the top end back here. Pretty cool. I'll show you, give me a sec here, I'll get some of this moss off. I have to do a big moss strip on this guy. A little more compact and heavy, but very thick in that back end there. Okay, so here's what we got. Might be hard to see exactly what he is, but I don't know if you can see it back there, but that is a very heavy back end. It goes really thick back here. It doesn't exactly have any crown type thing. It's got that extra point coming out right here. He just goes to a smaller fist 6 in the back here, but can't complain with that. Bigger than the ones I found yesterday, that's for sure. Got a year on them, that's for sure. He's not too bad either. Just they get frickin', oh, depending where they're laying, they just get sucked up with this moss, and it's just crazy. They just eat them. But no, he's definitely a little old. It'd be sweet to find something a little bit newer than that, or the other side of the one that I've been looking for here. So, but can't complain finding different ones. Awesome, cool looking bull, man. I'll throw him in the backpack. Yeah, really heavy in that top there. Look at that. There's my hand. Takes up my whole hand. Cool, that's nice and wide. Awesome. We'll throw them on the backpack and keep going. Okay, back home now. Oh, it was raining all day. But anyway, also wanted to check in. I'll set the camera up here and do a little better visuals. But that bull I found yesterday, older but really heavy top end right side, I believe he is the match to one I found in a previous video, the last video I put out with when I ran into the swamp there. Then found, I think 8 of them I found together, and one of the older buried ones, I believe it's his match, and I'll show you why I'm thinking so. But I'll show you what they're looking like laying down there, and then I'll put the camera up there and we'll do a little hold up for you. All right, one sec. Okay, here they are. They were about 700, and I checked on the Google Earth there, they were about 750 yards apart, which is the main reason why I was kind of skeptical if they were the same or not. And also because of the way they deteriorated, a lot different from side to side. You can see the bases there. They look similar in shape, but the one on my left is way more deteriorated than this one is. But it was buried in the ground by about 6 inches, and it has been, I think, for quite some time. The ground this was laying in was more susceptible to doing that, I believe. So I do think they're the same age, even though a few things are throwing me off. But the main reason is this back end goes heavy up in that crown. I don't see that very often. I don't have one that looks like that. I don't have any that look like that. And then this one right here is a very similar thing. It goes really massive back there. Really waterlogged still. I gotta get a fire going in here and dry this thing out, but they're pretty old, but still fairly cool bull. But this is what they look like together then. I really think they are. They have a very similar shape in that top end. It's too bad how that one on my left deteriorated so bad and got sunken into the ground. Just gets eaten up by those little roots I've said before. But pretty sweet bull. I like them. 700 yards away, 750 yards away. That's pretty crazy. It's very lucky if it is actually the other side. I think really think it is. And that's pretty awesome. But anyway, there's that one. And then here's the guy that I found right next to each other. Pretty dang sure he's got super short diggers on his right side. Longer on his left. Both of them a lot longer. But I've seen that before. Top end looks pretty similar to the way they fork out there, but age is probably are. So this is a little 6x6 set. He's not too bad. But there's him. They're all pretty old. But we got another week or two until the browns start falling off, so that will be pretty sweet. Okay, checking in again. We got a sweet one on the ground here. I was waiting, as you can see, I'm in this old, crappy kind of, it's slash almost looks like it didn't get planted that well, because there's this, I can see some trees that were planted around here, but mostly just this crap alder that's grown up all around here. There's rubs, right? I'm going, dude, there's got to be a shed in here. There's actually got to be quite a few sheds in here. Here we go, we got one, and it looks like a last year's brown or the year before. It looks quite new. It's got a sweet split digger. I don't know if you can see it laying there. Yeah, you can. So here's our little split digger here. Oh, he's pretty new. He's got lots of good color on him. Lots of good color. And he looks like a really cool bull. Awesome, man. Oh, he's got a little crown back there. This could be a really good bull. Okay, well, I'm gonna set this camera up and it's gonna be live because I don't know what he is, but I can see he's got a little crown up there. It almost looks like last year's brown. That is a sweet bull. Wow, yes. Okay, we're gonna set this camera up and try and pick him up. I don't have my backpack right now because it was a short walk, but I'll be able to set something up and get this figured out. All right. All right, there's Casey. She's standing over top of it. Oh, oh, cool. It's a really, oh man. Holy goodness. Wait a second. No, it can't be. That is cool. We got a cool one. And it's new. Oh, that is sweet. Oh, cool. All right, guys. Okay. Absolutely one of the coolest sheds I've ever found, ever. That is so cool. That double in the back there, I don't know if you can tell, but that crown is deep, way deep. Very cool, very cool. Super new shed. Maybe last year's, maybe even last year's, I'd say, probably because it's been out in this weather. It's sun and rain, everything's gonna be beaten right down on it here. So look at that though. I am so glad I came this way. I almost wasn't going to. And I'm so glad I did. That'll pay off. Big rhino sticking out there. Big double in the back. Comes super thick. Wow. Oh, God, that's awesome. This is why you do this. Any freaking time I get off, anytime I see there's a little bit of time after work or I got a weekend, I'm addicted, man. I got to come in here and look, and this is the exact reason why. You got a chance to find something like this. Or bigger. They do get bigger than this. But that is a freaking cool bull. I love it. Watch out, Case. Watch out. Dude, almost knocked the camera over there. I'm not going to spend too much time right now because I got a few more hours, and I'm going to scour the heck out of this spot. He's going through this crap, so with any luck, his other side would have been knocked off fairly quickly. So I'm gonna start scouring around here, so stay tuned. If we find the other side, it'll be... Then you'll see me get excited. Woo! Yes! Oh, that's sweet. Okay, we're checking in again. Here's Case. Did a big scour to find this, try and find this guy's other side. And I didn't have any luck, but I've four-tracked him for a while there and kind of just went the direction he was going forwards and had no luck. And it's getting pretty close to time where I had to start heading back towards the truck, so I was okay, let's go backtrack him. Turned around and came through a little draw back into some stuff that looked very similar on a line that looked like he was going, and I come around the corner and it's not his other side because you can see it right there. There's the top end of a 6-point, it looks like. I'm going, oh cool, that's pretty awesome. I had some moss on the top, so I knew it definitely wasn't this guy's other side because this guy's newer. But anyway, I'm walking. I'll just show you what I seen then. Walk around the corner here. Oh, what do you know? It's a freaking side-by-side set, and they're literally laying on top of each other. Check that out. There's his other base, and that's what I can see right now. So that's pretty freaking cool. Love that. Side-by-side set. It's just a side-by-side set. No big deal. Oh, that's awesome. Is there another one under there? Oh, never mind. No, that's him. Yeah, that's his side. His other side. They're all tangled up in there. There's his third. Cool! Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set my camera up and we're going to get the pickup here. Oh, that's awesome. All right. And we get to do it again. Let's see what we got here. Nothing crazy, just an average 6, but that is so cool. He's side by side on top of each other like that. He's got nice diggers. Not that old. No, not a crazy big bull, but almost got better diggers than the big bull there. There's the first one. Still a pretty sweet looking bull, just an average 6. All right. Okay. Here they are. Bit of mud on them there. But there's the first one. Decent diggers on them. Little rhino sticking up there, pretty cool. Make him a 7. Let's see what he's looking like together here. This one's a little cleaner. Here's what they look like together. Yep. Sweet. Oh, that's so cool. Just something about coming up. And I found that one, I thought that was looking a little weird. Well, that's because it was being held up by its other side. There we go. Cool. He just lost it up top. Excuse me, he's stronger on his bottoms. But what a cool bull. Side by side set. Love it. Okay, like I say, I'm gonna start heading out here, but that's awesome. I was on my way to actually to the try and find the other side of that big heavy 7-point to end the video. I've got a video edited up right now, and I was hoping to end it with finding the other side of that big heavy 7, which of course you're going to be so hopeful with doing that kind of stuff. But I was on my way there, and I looked over my right, and I look into a spot this direction over and over again. I think, you know what? Why not? This is the time to do her. Might as well come and take a little look-see doodle. And so far it's been working out quite well, quite nicely. So here's the difference. I'll show you the difference from side to side. Actually, this guy might even have longer manes, but that's how they can be different in the back ends, though. Look at that freaking crown and that 8 on that side. Very, very cool bull. That's awesome. Stacking them up, no backpack, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna check out until either we have something else or we come out another day. It's Thursday right now, so this weekend I would assume I'm gonna be getting out at least one day, so maybe we'll go in and see if we can find out that 7-point, but either way, even with this content right now, that's gonna make another video for sure, another 20-minute or so. That is so awesome. Love finding the sheds. Okay, checking out until we're back in.